Stop. Sorry, I know that came out weird. Just keep your hand still for a second. You didn't feel it yet, did you? You're looking at me like I'm crazy. You were right in the middle of talking about the hike tomorrow, and I just cut you off. The rope shifted. The one you were just cutting for the tent. The knife. It caught the edge of your palm. It's small. It's fine. Don't look at it yet. Just listen to me. I just need you to wrap it in something. Your sleeve is right there. Just pull it down over your hand and press it against the cut. Don't hold it up to the light. I'm fine. I know I look weird. I know I stood up fast. I just need you to do what I'm asking right now. No, I'm not coming over there. I'm going to stay right here, on this side of the fire. That's where I need to be right now. Yes, I can see it from here. That's kind of the problem. Just press down on it. Harder than that. Sorry, I know I'm being strange. I know that's not the face you expected to see when you looked up at me. We've been sitting here for 2 hours, just talking, and now It just hit the air before I could prepare myself. It's nothing. You're okay. The cut is small, and you're okay. And I'm going to need you to just hold that fabric there for a minute. Don't come over here yet. Please. Give me a second. I just need 1 second. I said don't move. I know it's just a scratch. I can see that it's just a scratch. I know it doesn't hurt that much. That's not why I'm asking you to stay there. No. Put your hand back inside your sleeve. Hide it. Please. I'm not mad at you. I swear I'm not mad at you. You didn't do anything wrong. You just slipped. People slip. Knives slip when you're tying off a tent line in the dark. It happens. It's just the fire caught it. The light from the embers. And the smell of it. Just keep the sleeve over it, tightly. Don't loosen your grip. Don't let me see it again. I know you don't understand why I'm acting like this. You've known me so long, and I've never acted like this. I know what my face looks like right now. I'm trying very hard to make it stop looking like this. I'm trying to look like me again. Just give me the space to do that. Don't look at me like that. I'm not going to hurt you. I've never hurt you. Never. I'm not going to start tonight. I just need the air to clear. I need the smell to dissipate so I can think straight. Just keep pressure on it. Don't take the fabric off to check it. I'll know if it stops. I promise you, I'll know. I said don't move. Don't lift your hand. Keep it down. You're trying to show me the cut, and I'm telling you I don't want to see it. No, I'm not going to touch it. I just keep your wrist exactly where it is. I know I'm moving fast. I'm sorry. I know I was right next to you a second ago. Just wrap the sleeve around it. Tightly. Yes, right now. I need you to do it right now. Wrap it and don't let me see it again. I'm stepping back. Just focus on wrapping it. I'm letting go of your wrist and I'm stepping back. I know. I know I'm acting strange. You don't have to tell me I'm acting strange. I'm going to stand back in the shadows again. Don't look at me. Just keep the pressure on it. I just need to not be this close to you while it's fresh. I'm fine. I'm just putting some space between us. That's all. Space. You don't need to stand up. You don't need to come over here. I'm still here. I'm just further back into the trees. Just keep it wrapped. Keep it pressed against your chest and don't take it off. No, I'm not answering that right now. Please stop asking. I am here because it's safer. It's just safer for both of us if I'm not near you. I know it's dark out here. I know you can't see me clearly when I step back this far. That's the point. I don't want you to see my face right now. Just listen to the fire. Keep your hand wrapped, sit by the embers, and listen to the wood crackling. Focus on that. Don't focus on me. I'm not mad. I promise you, I'm not mad at you. How could I be mad at you for an accident? I'm just trying to make a decision. No, not about you. About me. About what I need to do next. Don't stand up. I saw you shift your weight. Don't stand up. Stay exactly where you are. If you walk toward me, I'm just going to have to step further back into the woods. And I don't want to leave you sitting out here by yourself. So just stay there. Please. Just stay there by the fire, where I can see you. I hear you. I know you're calling my name. You don't have to keep saying it. I can hear you perfectly fine. I'm coming back to the fire. Just stay on your side. No, I'm not going to sit next to you. I'm just going to sit right here, on the ground, right on the edge of the light. I'm not looking at you because I shouldn't look at you right now. I'm staring at the embers because they don't smell like anything. Just keep looking at the fire. You should go to your tent. You should go to your tent. I know it's early. I know we just got here a few hours ago. I know we usually stay up until 2 in the morning, talking about nothing. But tonight is different. You should zip the door shut, and you should go to sleep. I'll stay out here. I'll make sure the fire dies down safely. You're not moving. Why aren't you moving? You're just sitting there, clutching your sleeve, looking at me, like you're trying to solve a puzzle. Please, I'm asking you nicely. Just go inside the tent and don't come out until morning. You're just going to sit there. You're going to cross your legs and pull your jacket tighter and just sit over there. I don't know what to do if you don't go to the tent. I don't have a plan for this part. I never let myself think about what I would do if this actually happened. I just need to cover my face for a minute. Just let me put my hands over my face and lean my elbows on my knees. That's why I'm not moving. That's why I'm so still. If I hold my breath, I don't have to smell the air right now. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me what just happened or why I moved so fast. It's better if we just sit here in silence. We can just sit here until the sun comes up, until morning, and then we pack up the car and we drive home, and we never talk about tonight. You're not going to let me do that, are you? You're going to keep sitting there until I say something real. I knew you were going to do that. I know you too well, and I knew exactly what you were going to do if I ever cracked. Why are you still sitting there? I told you to leave. Why didn't you just go to the tent? Because you're not afraid of me? You say that like it's a good thing. You say that like it's a compliment, like you're being a good friend. You say that like you didn't just see me. You saw my face. I know you saw my face when the light caught the blood on your hand. You should be afraid of me. It is objectively stupid that you are not running away from me right now. I'm finally looking at you. Let me move my hands, and I'm looking straight at you. I'm not hiding it anymore. I can't. My eyes are black, aren't they? You want to know what just happened. You want to know why I grabbed your wrist without touching the cut, and why I backed into the trees like an animal. I've been lying to you. I have been lying to you since the day we met. Everything you think you know about me, every weird quirk, every time I disappeared on a hike, every time I wouldn't eat the food you cooked, it was all a lie. Just a carefully constructed wall so I could be near you without you knowing what I am. I'm not talking about small lies. I'm talking about everything. About what I am. I'm not human. I haven't been human for a very long time. I know how that sounds. It sounds insane. It sounds like a movie. I'm waiting for you to reach for your phone, or stand up and back away slowly. You have the car keys in your jacket pocket. I know you do. I saw you put them there. You're just staring at me. You're not moving your hands. You're not reaching for your jacket. It would be easier if you did. It would make this a lot easier if you just ran. I've been careful. Every single day for 3 years, I have been obsessively, exhaustingly careful. Every scraped knee on the trail when you tripped over a root. Every time you cut your foot on a rock in the water and I said I needed to go gather firewood. Every altitude nosebleed that made me walk 20 feet into the trees. You thought I just didn't like blood. You thought I was squeamish, or that I had a weak stomach. I'm not squeamish. I walked away because I had to. I walked away because if I stayed, I wouldn't have been able to stop myself from crossing the distance between us. Not because I didn't care. Because I cared too much. You want to know how long? How long I've been doing this? How long I've been hiding it from you? 3 years. Every single trip we've ever taken together. Every single day of our friendship. I have never once let my guard down around you. Not for 1 second. Not even when we were just watching movies in my apartment. Until tonight. When the firelight caught. I try not to even think the word when I'm around you. I don't want to think about what it smells like. You're asking why I didn't just cancel. If it's this hard. If I have to be this careful just to sit next to you. Why did I keep coming back to this lake every summer? I tried to cancel the first summer. Twice. I had the text typed out. I was going to tell you something came up at work. And then you texted me. You told me how excited you were about the water, about the trail. You sent a picture of all your gear packed up in your living room. And I came anyway. I always come back. I couldn't stay away from you, even when it was dangerous, even when I knew I shouldn't be anywhere near you. I just convinced myself I was strong enough to handle it. And I was, until tonight. You don't understand what it's like. Out here, in the dark, with nothing but trees for miles, and you sitting right across from me. I have to close my eyes just to talk about it. If I look at you across the fire while I say this, I won't be able to stay on this side of it. I won't be able to hold myself here. It doesn't just smell like what it is. It's the loudest thing in the forest. It drowns out the wind in the pines. It drowns out the water lapping against the shore. It drowns out everything except you. Every time I disappeared on these trips, every time I told you I was going to look for more firewood, even though we had a massive pile. Every time I told you I forgot something in the car, and it took me an hour to get back. Every early morning walk I took alone at dawn while you were still sleeping in your tent. I wasn't looking for firewood. I was putting distance between us. I was walking until the sound of your pulse wasn't the only thing I could hear in my head. I was digging my hands into the dirt until the hunger went away. I was protecting you from me. You want to know what I want right now. Sitting so far away, in the dark, with you sitting there, and your hand wrapped in your sleeve, smelling like copper and salt. I can finally look at you, at your face, instead of the fire. Everything in me wants to bite you. That's the honest answer. That's the ancient answer. Every single instinct I have in my body is screaming at me to cross the fire and take what I want. It's deafening. It's so loud I can barely hear my own thoughts and everything else. The part of me that drives 6 hours to sit at this lake with you every summer. The part of me that remembers your coffee order and knows exactly how you take it without asking. The part of me that is your friend. That part would rather walk into the sun than be the thing you're afraid of. I don't know how to hold both of those things at the same time. I don't know how to be the thing that wants you and the thing that protects you, all in the same breath. I'm just trying so hard. I am trying so hard to keep the fire between us right now. You're asking me which part wins, the part that wants you or the part that protects you. I haven't taken a single step, and I haven't moved an inch closer since the knife slipped. My hands are empty. And you're still on that side of the fire. You didn't go to the tent. You didn't run to the car. You didn't leave. That's which part wins. You staying is which part wins. It has always been which part wins. Every single time I thought I was going to lose control. Every time I thought about leaving. Every time I told myself I couldn't handle being around you anymore without making a mistake. I would look at you, and you would smile. Or you would laugh. Or you would ask me to stay for one more hour. And I stayed. I always chose to stay. I chose you over the hunger because you were worth it. You were worth every second of having to hold myself back. You were worth feeling like my skin was on fire just to be near you.
You're putting it together, aren't you?
I can see it on your face. You're thinking about every single camping trip we've ever taken. Yes. Every time I made us set up camp before dusk. Every time I cut our hikes short so we'd be back by the fire before the sun went down behind the trees. I told you it was about safety. The weather, the terrain, losing the trail in the dark. It was never about the weather. The things that move in the forest at night, they're real. And they know you're here. They've always known you're here. You thought we were just lucky. 3 summers, not a single bear, not a single coyote, not a single anything. You thought we just picked good spots on the map. We didn't pick good spots. They stayed away because of me. Because they know what I am. And they know not to come anywhere near what belongs to me. I was the perimeter. I made sure nothing ever got close enough to matter. You were never in danger out here, because I was the most dangerous thing in these woods.
And the food. You're thinking about the food now.
I can see your eyes tracking back to the cooler. Every time you cooked over the fire, and I told you I already ate a heavy meal on the trail. Or I just pushed the foil packets around my plate and threw them in the trash when you weren't looking. I can't eat it. It doesn't do anything for me. It just makes me feel sick to even try. But I couldn't tell you that, so I lied. I lied about being full. I lied about eating breakfast before you woke up. I lied about liking the snacks you packed. I lied about almost everything. Except wanting to be here. I never lied about wanting to be here with you. That was the only real thing in the middle of all the lies. The only thing I didn't have to fake was how much I enjoyed sitting across from you.
You know what the hardest part is?
It wasn't sitting by the fire. It wasn't the hikes. The drive up here. 6 hours in a car with you. Just the two of us, in a closed space with the windows rolled up. I fasted the whole drive up, every year. I starved myself before we even got in the car, so I could sit across from you safely once we got here. So the hunger wouldn't be loud enough to drown out your voice when you were talking to me from the passenger seat. I had to be empty to be around you. And you didn't even know. You were just playing your playlists, laughing at the radio, changing the stations. And I was sitting in the driver's seat, gripping the steering wheel, just holding my breath for 6 hours. It was agony. But I would do it again tomorrow. If you asked me to, I would get in that car and do it again tomorrow.
What are you doing?
You stood up. Are you going to the tent? You're finally going to the tent. No, you're walking around the fire. Don't come over here. Please, don't walk to this side of the fire. You're right in front of me. You are right in front of me. And you're not leaving. You're just looking down at me. I'm frozen right now. I don't think I can move. If I move, I'm going to... You're sitting down, right next to me on the ground. You're not touching me, but you're so close. I can feel the heat coming off your skin. I can feel the warmth radiating from your jacket. You shouldn't be this close to me. I told you to stay on the other side. I told you it was safer over there. Why didn't you listen to me? Why did you walk all the way over here when I specifically told you not to? You just wanted to sit next to me, even after everything I just told you. Okay, just stay right there. Don't lean any closer. You're not leaving, you're just sitting here with me. Right shoulder to right shoulder, just staring at the fire together. I'm shaking. I don't know if you can see it in the dark, but I'm shaking. It's just the proximity. The air around you smells like... I'm trying to calm down. Just give me a second to regulate. Just let me close my eyes for 1 minute. Listen to me. You have been the reason I regulate myself since we started coming here. You still are. When the forest gets loud, when the old part of me stirs and it wants to hunt, and it wants to tear something apart, your heartbeat is the thing I use to anchor myself. It's so steady. Even right now, sitting this close to me, knowing what I am, it's not jumping. You're not panicked. You're just steady. I've been listening to it every time we're together, without you knowing, just focusing on that sound until the hunger goes quiet and I can think clearly again. Just keep breathing. Just sit there and let me listen to it. It's quiet. The forest is quiet right now. You're asking me what I am, the word you're thinking of, the one from the movies, the one with the fangs and the capes. Yes, I suppose that's the closest thing. But it's not like that. It's not monsters and castles and theatrical things. It's just quiet. It's a very long, very quiet existence of outliving everything. Watching forests grow from saplings, watching roads cut through them and turn into cities, watching people you knew turn into ghosts, and then turning into dirt, and then turning into nothing. It's just lonely. It's the loneliest thing in the world, and you get so used to it that you stop noticing it. And then 3 summers ago, at this lake, you dropped your marshmallow in the fire, and you burned your fingers trying to fish it out, and you just laughed. It was the warmest sound I had heard in a century. It cut right through the quiet. I decided to stay. Right then, I decided to stay near you, no matter how dangerous it was. And I've been deciding to stay every single day since. What are you doing? You're holding out your hand, the one that isn't wrapped, the good one. You're holding it out to me, palm up, right over the embers, right in the space between us. I shouldn't touch you, not right now, not tonight. I am barely holding on, and if I touch you, you're not pulling it back. You're just holding it there, waiting for me, looking right at me. You trust me too much. You trust a thing that you shouldn't trust. I'm staring at your hand. The firelight is right on it. I can see the lines on your palm. If I touch you, If I actually touch your skin on purpose, after holding myself back for 3 years, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull away. I don't know if I have the control for that. You're still holding it there. You're nodding. Okay, just don't move. Don't flinch.
I'll move very slowly so you can pull back if you want to.
Just my fingers. Just 2 fingers resting against your skin. You're so warm. You are so unbelievably warm. It's the first time I've touched you with any kind of intention. Ever. Every time before this, handing you a water bottle, brushing your shoulder on the trail, it was always an accident. Or I made it look like an accident. I always pulled my hand away the second I felt your heat. But this, just resting my fingers right across your palm, it feels like the loudest thing I've ever done. Your pulse is right there, right under my fingers. I can feel it beating against my skin. It's so steady. I won't pull away. I'll just hold it here, just like this, just for a minute. You're asking about the nights. Every time you woke up at 2 or 3 in the morning to get a drink of water or to check on the fire, I was always awake. I was always sitting right here, outside the tent, looking out at the tree line. You thought I was just a light sleeper. You thought I just couldn't get comfortable on the hard ground. You even bought me that expensive sleeping pad last year to try and help. I wasn't trying to sleep. I have never slept on a single camping trip. Not one night. Not once on any of these trips. I don't need sleep the way you do. It's not a requirement for me. And even if I did need it, I wouldn't have closed my eyes out here. Not with you in that tent. I kept watch. Every single night. Until the sun came up and the birds started making noise, I sat right here and kept watch. I listened to your breathing. I listened to the perimeter. You were never alone in the dark. Not once. Not ever. I made sure of it. I made sure nothing even looked in this direction while you were resting. The fire's getting lower. We should probably put another log on before it dies out. You're shaking your head. You don't want me to move away to get the wood. Okay, we'll just let it burn down to embers. It's warm enough right now anyway. Are you cold? Just a little? Just slightly closer. Just eliminating the last few inches of distance between us. I won't touch you. I'll just sit close enough that you can feel the heat off my jacket. Close enough that our shoulders are almost brushing. I've wanted to do this for a very long time. Just be closer. Without pretending there was a reason. Without faking looking for a dropped lighter in the dirt, or reaching for the same bag of marshmallows at the exact same time. Just sitting next to you, close enough to feel you breathing, because I want to sit next to you. It feels nice. It feels so nice to stop pretending. I don't know what comes next. Tomorrow morning, driving home in the sunlight. Next week, when we get back to the city. I don't know how any of it works now that you know what I am. I've never had a person who knew. Not one who stayed, anyway. Not one who didn't look at me like a monster. I have no script for this. You don't either? Yeah. I guess there aren't exactly guidebooks for finding out your best friend is a centuries-old predator in the middle of the woods. You're smiling. You just found out everything I've been hiding from you, and you sit here smiling at me in the dark. You are too brave for your own good. It's one of my favorite things about you. You've always been fearless. Okay, we figure it out together. One day at a time. Okay. The fire is almost out. Just a few red embers left glowing in the ash. Your eyes are getting heavy. I can see it. You're fighting it, trying to stay awake, to talk to me, but you're exhausted. You should sleep. You don't have to go to the tent if you don't want to. You can just sleep right here, next to me. I'll keep watch, the way I always have, every single night we've been out here. Except now, you know exactly what that means. You know I'm not going to let anything come out of those trees. You know nothing is going to hurt you while I am right here beside you. I promise. I will be exactly here when you wake up in the morning. I won't move an inch. You know I keep my promises. Every one. Since the beginning. Just close your eyes. Lean against me. I've got you. You're asleep. Your breathing just evened out. You actually fell asleep leaning right against my shoulder. The lake is perfectly still out there. The forest is silent. It's like everything out in the dark knows not to make a sound right now. Very slow, gentle circles. Just feeling the warmth of your skin under my fingers. Centuries. Centuries of nights. Centuries of sitting in the dark, alone, watching the stars move across the sky, just waiting for the sun to come up so I could hide again. Waiting for time to pass because I had nothing else to do with it. This is the first one, the first night in 3 centuries. This is the first one I didn't want to end. Sleep well. I'll be right here when the sun comes up.